Well, this is the very well-known and highly respected Jim Lawrenc.
Hey!
He's the LSA editor for Plane and Pilot magazine, a company that's doing a great job of covering LSA. We're really pleased about that. Jim is also working with me on my website, doing a lot of nice blogging stuff. Real excited about it. But the reason to talk to him now, he just got done flying the new PiperSport. Jim, what do you think of it?
Well, I loved it. It's a really nice airplane. It's, I'm a fairly low-time LSA pilot first. Cut that. And and it's, we've got a little bumps. We had about a 20-some knot crosswind. It just handles the bumps real fine. A little bit of dihedral rolls out on its own. You don't need to sit on the rudders. Roll it in, give it a little rudder to get it going, and then just take your feet off the pedals either way. Pull back. It feels like an airplane. It's like Bart was saying. It flies like an airplane ought to fly.
So it ought to match up with the rest of the Piper line pretty well. Fly like their other airplanes, not identically, but to fit the rest of the field. Do you think?
In my vast experience, yes. I have flown. Actually, I soloed in a Cherokee back in 1975, I think. I got some time in that when I was training. So, but I've had my hands on them over the years and stuff. I'm more an ultralight and hang glider kind of guy than LSAs now. So I'm not so much an expert on the Piper thing, but it feels like a Piper to me.
Well,
an LSA version of a Piper.
Some people have said, well, this looks. I think some people thought when they were going to announce a Piper LSA that it might be a reintroduction of the Cub. In fact, this one actually suits their line a lot better. How would you say it matches up with the rest of their line in terms of them choosing this particular model over any of the other models they might have chosen to get involved with?
Well, it seems to me, just from my editorial purview, that it's a perfect match. Just a great match because it's an airplane that's been in service for a long time. It's well respected. There's 100 up in the U.S. already, I think. Is that right?
Yeah, and they had one of the best years last year. Last year was a terrible year, 2009, for every producer of any kind of thing. But they actually did, I think they were second or third in performance for last year. So a respectable job. And now with this name on it, you got to believe they're going to go to town, don't you?
I sure do, yeah. You bet.
Great.
And more than that, it's fun to fly, and it lands itself. It's really a greaser land. My first flight in it, which is back up in New York last week, I made 5 landings in a row. He didn't even show me when. He said, let's go ahead and try it. Greased every one of them. Now, I don't brag about my flying skills because I'm just getting going, but it's a very easy airplane to land. Stabilizes, locks into the descent rate. Electric flaps, trim rather is really good. Electric flaps also. Yeah, it's a great airplane. I love it, and it's so beautiful to look at.
So they're bound to use this as a trainer then in their overall fleet. Did they say that to you? That
they did. Yeah,
that's the goal.
That's what they're aiming for. They're really and Kevin Reynolds, the CEO,
right?
Big Kevin,
the big guy, Kevin.
Gould,
yeah.
Kevin Gould. He said, he's the fellow after Jim Bass departed last year. He wanted to bring it back bring Piper back into a lower end market as well, to not shut that part of the market off. And I think they picked an airplane that's so perfect for that.
Well, they've got the high end covered pretty well with their Meridian and some of those really fast iron machines, and of course the Piper Jet's looking pretty cool. And when they get that ready, it looks like that might be a real good entry to that whole VLJ market. But now Piper Jet, PiperSport. I think the name is just perfect. So we wish them all the best. Thanks a lot for your time this morning, Jim.
Thank you, sir.
All right.